6 months ago, my bedroom AI side project got mentioned on Stephen Bartlett's Diary of a CEO podcast to millions of listeners. And I almost missed it entirely. What happens next taught me the most counterintuitive business lesson I've ever learned. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why giving away your best work for free might just be the smartest business move you'll ever make. By the way, if we haven't there, I'm Dec. I help business owners escape the daily grind by building scalable AI automation systems. And if you want to see how my story ends, click that subscribe button. Here's how it started. I was working as the sales lead for what I thought was one of the UK's most interesting AI MarTech consultancies. I was selling and the team were delivering projects for companies like Google, Zoom and OpenAI. But here's the thing, the cost of living was hitting and it was hitting hard. So I needed to find some ways to supplement my income. That's when I had an idea. What if I started documenting everything I was teaching myself about AI, prompt engineering, and automation tools like Make.com and NAN alongside the day job? Maybe I could turn it into a lead generation machine for some freelance work on the side. It's an idea I picked up from Leah Motley. Now let me be honest, juggling all of this documentation alongside a full-time job, which always comes first, and upskilling myself technically has been brutal, but it's led to some interesting projects so far. And I feel like I'm only just getting started. I've been making one critical mistake that nearly killed everything before it started. But I'll come back to that in a minute. First, let me tell you about the project that changed everything. I got a brief from Dent. They're a business accelerator that helps entrepreneurs and founders stand out, scale up, and make an impact. When I jumped on a call with their team, they took a real and genuine interest in me. And so I made what seemed like a crazy suggestion. I said, what if I deliver a project for you completely for free in exchange for a testimonial? And they said yes. Here's what they needed. Dan Priestley's co-founder, Glenn Carlson, had created about 50 podcast recordings from different people who've gone through their program. They wanted a searchable database so their sales teams could pull hyper-relevant case studies during their calls with prospects. They didn't want another tool cluttering up their tech stack, so once I created the database, they wanted an easy way for the sales team to find them. I had no idea how to build what they needed, but I spent the next 2 weekends figuring it out. Did it mean missing Biffy Clyro, Wet Legs, CMAT and Groove Armada at Victoria's Festival? Unfortunately, yes. But I was determined to deliver something incredible. Here's what happened next. I delivered the project, got my testimonial, and honestly felt pretty good about the exchange. Couple weekends work for what turned out to be an incredible testimonial from a respected company. Not bad at all. Then Dent asked me to expand the database further, which led to some paid work. More value delivered, and some revenue coming off the back of it. Things were coming up Millhouse. And then Dan Priestley appeared in Diary of a CEO at the end of January. Let me show you exactly what happened.
Recently, we introduced an AI system to one of our businesses. We have 250 video case studies of clients who are happy customers, and they've recorded a video for us. And they're amazing video case studies, but there's too many of them. There's so many video case studies. So we created an AI bot that reads and understands all of those video case studies. And then for my sales team, when they're talking to a customer, they're just typing in the type of scenario that person's going through. And the bot is then suggesting, oh, this is the video case study. This is the customer. This is what they said. Same industry as you, same problem, same challenge. And then here's the link to the video case study. Mm-hmm. So our sales team can be super effective at sending you through the exact video case study that's relevant to you. Mm-hmm. Because the AI bot has read and understood every single one of our video case studies.
When I first heard this, I literally had to rewind it 3 times. My little side project, built at home, was being mentioned to millions of people and discussed by 2 of the most interesting and respected business minds in the UK. Now, all of this helped me realize a crucial mistake that I've been making. Here's what I was doing wrong. I was thinking like a freelancer, not a business owner. I was solving one-off problems instead of building something that could scale. I was trading my time for money, project by project, wondering why I felt stuck. Even worse, I wasn't sure my clients truly understood or valued the complexity of what I was creating. That's the mistake I mentioned earlier. I was thinking small, thinking custom, and thinking one-off. But this Diary of a CEO mention showed me that I should be thinking about what I'm doing completely different. When you create something genuinely valuable and give it away strategically, you're not just building a product. You're building a reputation, relationships, and a proof of concept all at once. The businesses that escape the grind don't just deliver services. They create scalable, repeatable products that provide success as a service, rather than software as a service. Then they find one high-impact metric they can move for their clients, and then perfect a system to deliver that result again and again and again. So what's next for me? I'm taking everything I learned from this experience and building exactly that kind of system. No more custom projects, No more being an AI handyman. I'm creating productized solutions that can scale. I've got a few ideas. I've just got to figure out which of these ones is the best one before sharing it with you guys. And here's the thing. If you're starting a business or launching a new product, offering some of your initial services for free to build testimonials and proof of concept isn't just a good strategy. It might be essential. This experience taught me that sometimes the most valuable thing you can do is to give away your best work to the right people. The real lesson for me isn't about AI or automation at all. It's something much more simpler than that most people completely miss. Positioning yourself not as someone who trades time for money, but as someone who creates genuine transformation in a scalable way. If you've got an idea and want to chat about building scalable systems for your business, I'm still offering some free one-to-one consulting sessions while I have the time. Links in the description below. And if you want to follow along on the journey or help a small business like mine grow, click that subscribe button. I'm sure whatever happens next, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to let that testimonial from Dent play out now. And if you want to generate more leads for your business, watch my video here. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!
So my name's Glenn Carlson. I'm the co-founder of Dent Global. And I just want to say, whoever's watching this, Declan crushed it. We had over 100 episodes on my podcast of me interviewing our clients of their success stories. Years and 90 minutes each. What we wanted to do was be able to pull out the essence of each of those conversations and turn them into great case studies to make it searchable across my team. So when they're talking to our clients, they can find the perfect case study. And this project has been sitting on our shelf for years just because of the labor intensiveness, like literally 150 hours at least of content just to go through, let alone trying to find the good bits. Anyway, he programmed a custom chat GPT to be able to not only go through them all, but to extract and compile the most epic case studies that is completely searchable now within our organization. Totally mind blown, epically professional. He came with the innovative solutions. If you're looking for some kind of like an AI ninja to come in and work some magic for your business or whatever it is you're up to, my hat is off to him. We are super impressed and we're continuing to do more stuff as well. Cheers.